Right, we're into the end game now. But there's a
baby.
lot of mythicals
I wanna
and
be your
generations.
end game.
I'm Luke Summerhays, and I love Uxie. The 4th generation Pokemon games, Diamond and Pearl, feature a disproportionately high number of legendary and mythical Pokemon. Some have complained about this, suggesting it cheapens the concept, and marks the start of a trend that sees them feeling less and less important. On the other hand, Sinnoh's big theme was history and mythology, so seeing essentially a whole pantheon of gods tied to various creation myths is pretty cool. The first of these in the Pokédex are the Lake Guardians. These 3 little psychic Pokemon are attributed with imbuing humanity with the things that make us human: knowledge, emotion, and willpower. These 3 elements are part of what the villain Cyrus wants to remove from the world, and so the Lake Guardians end up being key to the plot. Uxie is the Guardian of Knowledge. Like all 3 Guardians, it's a cute little creature in a similar mold to Mew or other early mythical Pokemon. It has 2 tails and a yellow crest on its head which, appropriately enough, resembles the human brain. Pokemon Pearl tells us, "It is said that its emergence gave humans the intelligence to improve their quality of life." And Pokemon Platinum tells us, "When Uxie flew, people gained the ability to solve problems. It was the birth of knowledge." This power can be used benevolently, but Uxie is also not to be trifled with. Pokemon Diamond tells us, "Known as the being of knowledge, it is said that it can wipe out the memory of those who see its eyes." And Legends Arceus tells us, "A Pokemon feared but also respected for stealing away the memories of evildoers. I have found records that suggest Uxie holds dominion over knowledge." In actuality, Uxie's usefulness in combat comes from it being bulkier than its 2 fellows, fulfilling a defensive role on players' teams, and taking hits while laying traps or healing allies. Welcome back to Does Andy Remember Gen 4 Pokemon?
And if so, does he have any thoughts about
Uxie
is one of the 3 special spirits, but they tried to use the sort of Reggie formula on, I suppose, to make you run around and find them. Uxie is the yellow one.
Yes.
Yes! Boom!
Welcome back to... I was just going to move on. Do you actually have more Uxie thoughts?
No, I was trying to think of some thoughts. I was just thinking, is that Turban on the yellow one?
Oh, let's not get into that.
What?
I mean, yeah, could be.
They've all got different kinds of head, haven't they? Well, the yellow one looks kind of like a wrapped turban.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah, that's all. It's not deep.
Uxie can be found in the cavern at Lake Acuity. First, the 3 Lake Guardians have to be freed from Team Galactic's machinations. After this, they appear and help the player during the climactic confrontation with said evil team and the box legendary Dialga or Palkia. Finally, they will return to their lakes and await capture. The name, Uxie, combines you with Pixie. The 3 together have names featuring you, me, and us, in reference to the gifts which they brought to humanity. In Uxie's case, we also have Pixie, a fairy-like creature from folklore, although none of these Pokemon actually get the fairy type. Apart from the spelling, the name is the same in Japanese. There may be other meanings, but we'll go into those in the coming weeks. I remember initially being disappointed by the Lake Guardians. Compared to the legendary birds and beasts, or even the Reggies, these 3 seemed a little copy and paste. Their deep lore is cool, and I have grown to appreciate some Pokemon in the Mew and Celebi shape which might actually be viable in competitive play. Still, it's a shame they never gained alternate forms or additional typings to differentiate them a little. Music for Luke Loves Pokemon is composed by Jonathan Cromie. Artwork for the show is by Katie Groves. Writing, producing, and editing is all by me, Luke Summerhays. Funding is provided by lovely listeners. If you'd like to help keep the lights on or give your thanks, head over to patreon.com/podcastiopodcastius. There you can find links to the other shows my pals and I create. Or for just $1 a month, listen to the episodes as soon as we're done editing. I love hearing from you guys. A 5-star rating and review on your podcasting app of choice, or even better, telling a friend about the show, would always be much appreciated. Our next monsters are Mesprit and Azelf. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about those or any other Pokemon on Twitter or Facebook at LukeLovesPKMN, and catch more Pokemon content at twitch.tv/LukeLovesPKMN, Friday nights from 9 PM UK time. And even if you don't feel like doing any of that, thank you so much just for listening. I love Uxie, and remember, I love you too.